Greetings, my fellow vaulters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech Doomsday Vault, episode 46. Hold the line. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to compartmentalize this area so that if pod drop raiders do come down, I'm gonna put as much of my solar behind walls as possible, isolating them, so that if and when I get pod drop raids in this location, they end up being the damage that they cause ends up being very mitigated as a result. That's the hope. So I am paving this over. Well, I guess I could leave it. It doesn't really hurt to have the stuff there. But what I will need to do is to maybe unroof it so that everything doesn't cave down on my head. So I'm going to actually unroof the whole internal area except for where the lamps are, and then probably move the lamps, or maybe even remove those. Yeah, deconstruct the lamps so that they're not an issue. Once I'm done, this will make a lot more sense, but this is all part of the raid prep. So Hyas, how close are you to 13? Not super close. It's going to take a little bit longer. Nella's even further. Jean-Paul is only 9 days old. And then Zalek, you are closing in. All right, Zalek's going to have a growth moment pretty soon, hitting 7. Do I ship build aesthetically, function, or both? Both. Mostly function. Every now and then aesthetic, but probably in this series it's going to be mostly functional. Just trying to limp our way to space. Oh, there's Toxalope out here. As if I need more meat, but I'll head out anyway. The colored floors are aesthetic. Yeah, there's a lot of aesthetic things about this specific series. But the difficulty of this series is lower, allowing me to do more prettier colonies. You know, high difficulty series, I don't have that sort of privilege. Travelers hope for alms. They want 70 herbal meds. I have 108. Do we help the travelers? Be left up to you. I'll give you 2.5 minutes to vote on that. What is going on? What was that? Was that Mayhem trying to... I don't know what that was. Oh! It was us killing the Toxalope. Unfortunately, happened to kill it on top of the ducks. The ducks will be okay. Toxalopes don't cause enough toxic buildup to be fatal, unless you're really close to dying already. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Alright, so we removed all the roofs here, and then I'm going to remove... I'm going to... Much the way that, like, a ship's hull is in its own little compartments, I'm going to set up micro compartments for this area so that it mitigates damage. Because during the reactor raids, I just am not going to want to have to continually fix up this cave section because raiders came in and smashed everything. And I fully expect them to do just that. Like, I expect them to just continually smash up everything, so... yeah. So this is for duck meat, and this is for dry moonlight. You can get those good masterwork beds. That way, if you're ever sick, you're like cured instantly. Oh, these guys, oh, okay. They love trees, and they... Okay. Reminds me of that old joke. Well... Never mind. So it looks like we are not going to help them. Those tree-hugging cannibals. Okay. Understandable. Zalek with a growth moment. So Zalek, because Zalek joined not as a born here, we weren't able to do a lot of training. So only one passion, which would be for cooking. What trait? We've got good traits though. So there's Brawler, Nimble, Trigger Happy, and Too Smart. Surprisingly enough, all very, very good traits. So I'm going to have you guys vote on that for, I'm going to do 2.5 minutes. And you guys can choose. I was glad to be able to get a little devil strand out of this farm while it lasted. So here's the sort of compartmentalization, which I'm referring to, where oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, there's a bug quest for us to potentially accept. I'll take a look at that in a second. And a rat self-tamed. Head to the self-butcher. Alright, Nimble. And Nimble Cook. So Zalek now has a tiny passion in cooking and is nimble. Not bad. So yeah, compartmentalizing it so the pods are separated out, and then probably also including walls around the solar panels so that they're separated out, and that way there isn't a risk to lose them all that often. Like, the chance of us losing them is lowered as a result. Also removing all the floors and basically just sort of abandoning this area to let it go feral. Kenneth's bugs. 14 hive, offering us 14 meleeers to be killed of no consequence. And here are the rewards. So we have Bionic Eye, Eltec Staff, Eltec Skullcap, Plasteel, Warhammer, Armor, Gold, or Recon Helmet, Armor, Uranium. Do we accept 14 hives? What do you guys think? I'll have you vote on that for 5 minutes. Do I already have an LTech staff? I do. This isn't, this poll isn't about specific rewards. It's just, are we doing it at all? And then, if yes, the next poll will be for specific rewards. Wait. Oh, wow. These guys are exiting the map tile through my base. Out the southern door. Bye. Next time, ring the doorbell. I mean, technically, they're entitled. So you can see some of the changes that I'm already making to this area to sort of ruggedize it against raids and catastrophe. And then I'm going to want to lay out the turrets so that if there are pod drop raiders in here, they absolutely get annihilated as a result of good turret coverage sort of everywhere. But before I do that, I probably want to plan out the walls. So I'm likely to wall it up like this, and then walled up like this. So that if I do get pod drop raids, they're likely in the middle, and they likely just leave. And I'm actually going to open this up so that it's walkable, it's pathable. So that they're not likely to come into my entry tunnels. So there we go. This should stop. This should severely limit the amount of damage that I regularly take from events in this area. You know what I think I need? I need a bulk goods trader. I have a lot of clothing to sell. Mystery meat from the sky. Lovely. Just what we wanted. And then in each one of these, I'll stick a turret to discourage sappers from entry. And then the rest of the turrets will be in the main whatever area this is. And the idea here is once the ship reactor is done and powered all up, I'm going to get a lot less frequent raids, and then I'll start breaking things down and building a ship around the reactor. But given where the reactor is, there's a very low likelihood that it ever gets targeted by raiders. So we are accepting the 14 hives. What quest rewards? We have Bionic Eye, LTech's Staff, LTech's Skull Cap, and Plasteel. Plasteel Warhammer, Plate, Armor, and Gold, or Recon Helmet, Kata Armor, and Uranium. What do you guys think? So these shelves are done. I almost forgot, but not quite. And then here, I will place a second stove. Ooh, jade from the sky. I had a zone here for... Oh, oh, yeah, there it is. It's still here. For animal corpses. It, like, disappeared briefly. I deleted it or something. I don't know. Putting it back. It's going to be a little challenging to figure out, well, I guess it's just your age. Your biological age. So, Jean-Paul... Or chronological age? No, I don't even know how to tell how old Jean-Paul is days-wise. Because chronological age is when Jean-Paul was a stillborn, and biological age is accelerated times like 400%. What I'm trying to figure out... Oh yeah, and I probably do want a comfy chair in there. What I'm trying to figure out is when Jean-Paul is... Oh god, oh god. Wake up, binge. Oh man, okay. Oh, he's going that way. I don't have a lot of casting left. Kadath, hurry up. Okay, I am going to go overheat, I think. Which sucks. But I don't see another way. No! Stop! Dang it. Kadath, build faster. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, no, I got it. Okay. Sorry about that built-up heat there. In fact, quickly grab the LTech staff. That will actually help you. Yeah, he's having a mental breakdown. I might want to just hold the staff normally so that I have more heat. The pull is almost resolved, so it looks like the recon helmet is the route we're going to go. And I'm going to get Mayhem to do some meditation. So the current priority is reactor prep and kill 14 hives. Got it. So I have 3.8 days to accept that quest. I want to finish up this section of reactor prep beforehand. And then have Thomas just chill in there for a bit. Ooh, that was the first masterwork sculpture, I think. I might be able to... You know what I'm going to do? For Mayhem, I want a meditation room. So this room here, which previously hadn't had a real purpose, is going to be Mayhem's art meditation room. I think that's probably a pretty good use of the area. Because Mayhem's meditation focal type, I think, is art. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, art. Could I have had someone load the wake up into the caravan? I could have, but what would end up happening, more than likely, is Thomas would have just targeted another drug, and then another drug, and then another drug, and I'd basically have to caravan all the drugs or stick all the drugs into the pods. So it's easier just to put him on lockdown like this, where I don't have to babysit him so much. Just let him run his course of whatever he was going to do, and he can't go anywhere or hurt himself. So for art focal types, I gotta be reminded. How many? I think it's what, 8? 9? I forget exactly how many it is. And the better the art, the more psi focus we gain. And high quality art matters a lot more. So right here, he's at 72%. And if I switch where he's praying, it should shoot up a bit to much higher percent in the actual art room. 82%. So a whole 10% more psi focus gain per day being in a sculpture room. Sounds good to me. Okay, there is a second cook bench. Now he's up to 84%. So really high quality art I can dump in there, and that should help with his psi casting. So I guess I only have one spare turret. Thought I would have more in this room to protect it from would-be sapper. No, I have 2 turrets. Yeah, one turret up, 1 turret down will work. I'm gonna move this turret to the middle. Let's see. Thomas is starving. Yep. Sorry, dude. You're just gonna starve until you're not binging anymore. That's just how it's going to be, friend. So I have these turrets laid out in such a way that they will actively discourage sappers. Man, that is a pretty room. How many dyes do I have? Oh, I have actually a pretty good amount of dyes. As soon as this section is done, and Thomas's mood has recovered a little bit, so I know that he won't have a mental break in the middle of the raid fight, I will accept that bug quest. I just want to be very certain that there's not going to be, you know, any negative consequences as a result of accepting the bug quest. Unfortunately, Mayhem will have the psychic breakdown for a little bit longer, which I honestly really wanted to avoid, but it's kind of unavoidable now because he's stuck with it. Oops. There. The green meditation room. Kind of like Cerebro. Yeah, my own little Cerebro room. That's what that is. I made this... Let's see. Yeah. Mayhem is in his Cerebro room. Yeah, maybe a little easier on the eyes. There we go. I like it. Oh, I don't have cables on that side? I don't. Rip. Okay. Well, alright. I'm going to accept it after Thomas finishes his psychotic wandering. He's going to have... Wait. Where's his catharsis? Seriously, where is his catharsis? I'm entitled to his catharsis. Man, what a rip. I feel ripped off. He should be cathartic as a result of his double mental breaks, but somehow or another, he's just not. The game's like, no, well, yeah, we would have considered giving you catharsis, but we decided against it. Why? Because Randy. That's why. I'm going to tile that up. I'm also going to do over here, too. Just so that we're not attracting filth. And then... Not that it really matters, but I'll smooth the floors out, too. Because eventually that area is going to be for shipbuilding. We haven't really smoothed a lot of the walls over here, have we? 2 of them. 3, I don't know. Very, very few. I think this is going to be the last corset for a while, because I'm actually kind of down components and advanced components as a result of... Oh! Mayhem's picking out our food. You know, I gotta say, that actually looks pretty good. This kitchen. Looks better than I thought it would. And don't worry, I'll fix it. And a bunch of you are probably like, oh my god, it's not. I see it, I see it. Don't you love how I emulate you all? I'm so very kind, and maybe it's actually not you guys in the stream chat. It's the YouTube comments. I'm really kidding, by the way. Tech Noir, let's go trade with our friends. And it also looks like I have Psych IT ready. Let's get that going. Have I set up the new bills? I have, yeah. The new bills are all set. So I'm gonna buy their components so I don't have to make it myself because I am lazy. I'll also buy steel and a reinforced barrel. No, I already have 3 of them. I don't need that many. Oh god, I have so many corsets. Do they have anything I want? That's the big question. Not really. They have some Nutrimian. I might as well stock up. Oh, they have 9 chocolate. Alright. Don't know why I was excited, but my excitement has dissipated. And then the rest of this could just be corsets. I might even gift a whole bunch of corsets so that I can recoup some relationships. So I can recoup relationship to 43. So let's do that. Where is the... Oh, here they are. So that's 19. $21. $23. And then 28. That's good enough. 85 is a pretty good rep to have. And that frees up a lot of space in our storage. I have dyes being grown this whole time, so I don't think dyes are as of urgent need as other things. Yeah, I like the look of that room. Looks nice. So speaking of dyes, I do have a little bit more paint. I'm gonna go ahead and paint up the walls of the farm. Because one farm's done, but the other isn't, so. Might as well get both farms gone. The vault is to die for. Indeed. Can I paint the ship? I don't believe so. No. The walls, but not the ship itself. Yeah, not everything is paintable. I'm actually surprisingly low on sandstone. Got through a whole lot of our sandstone just by all of this construction queuing. Whoa, that's already done. look away, and it's poof, presto. I don't have too many dyes more, so I think the remainder is going to go to there. Get the wall barns gone. You do not get pigskin from pigskins. You get human leather. And there's another pick out. How much longer for this breakdown? 1.8 days. And the bugs come in 1.6. So unfortunately, I won't be able to overlap them. I was hoping to overlap them so that there was a chance to... Or not have them overlap so that Mayhem wouldn't be in trouble. In other words. But no such luck. Well, it does look like we have room for additional corpses and meat. So I can get back to hunting. And now that all of the... We still have some to smooth out to prevent the incidence of sort of natural tile filth buildup. But yeah, everything is floored up here now. So you can see the... Oh, no, I missed one. Take that back. There. Now it's all tiled up. So Thomas is no longer psychotic, and as soon as Mayhem finishes his psychotic state, I will get bug ready for that 14 hive quest. Also should probably keep an eye on the warg, although the warg is not doing so well at the moment with the toxic buildup. Here we go. Okay. That's a lot of panthers. Well, I guess we will have panthers on the outside and then bugs on the inside. That's just how life goes. Shield, you were the closest to shut said door closed. Is there anyone outside in current danger? No. Okay. So Shield, slam that closed. In fact, slam both closed. And then forbid... The underground zone will allow them to come out this far for now. And I will probably revise that. Both doors are closed. Mayhem, as soon as you're done picking out, we're going to accept the big quest. Oh, Shield. Continue hauling your Toxalope. Don't want to leave it to rot there. It's unfortunate timing about the hive quest, because I would have loved to stock up even further on meat, but there's not really, like, I have to pick my battles, right? So if I drafted everyone and started shooting the panthers, I wouldn't really have enough time to recover from doing that to then kill the bugs, to butcher the bugs and the panthers all at the same time, right? So now Mayhem is no longer picking out. I am going to accept the bug quest tomorrow morning. And then if there's time to circle back to the Panthers, but only if there's time. Oh, you better, Thomas, not have a mental break. 92%? Part of me just wants to anesthetize you and have you skip the whole bug fight. Oh, what now? You want me to... Oh, hello. Capture 3 prisoners, store them, watch over them for 18 days, and they will be paralyzed. Well, this expires in 4.3 days, so I don't have to accept right now, but let me pull for that. Do we guard prisoners for Kenneth? So there's the poll. And then I'm going to double check my underground zone to make sure that nobody is a breach. There's no mistaken paint spots or anything. Yeah, it all looks good. And here's the warning about the bug quest. So far, no negative consequences as a result of the resurrection. As I said before, it's really hard to tell. I didn't take note of like the date when I resurrected Jean-Paul, so I'm not really sure at what date a clean bill of health can be determined. But so far, no blindness, no dementia, no res sickness. I mean, no res psychosis. None of those maladies, which is good. So we're coming up to the morning. And once everybody's sort of awake, I will accept the bugs. So what I'm going to do here is put Jean-Paul in a cryptosleep casket. Because I can't take care of a baby during insect swarm. And it's safer to be in that casket than to just be in a crib hoping that bugs don't spawn on them. So I'm going to draft everybody, and I am actually going to temporarily make a door here. So the plan is to keep the children either in the kitchen or the dining room. The kitchen is not that likely to get infestations as it is cold. It's not cold enough to dissuade them, but I'm just chancing it, thinking that they won't. And then that door allows the children to shelter here if this is indeed a safe spot. Dante, I'm going to confine you for your own safety. And I'm going to chat. You remind me to release Dante when it is time, but Dante is going to be confined to the barn. All right, so this is everybody? Correct. Quest. Accept. So I have 14 mercenary slashers. Oh. I just realized something. These slashers are going to have a heck of a panther time. It might be possible to keep them safe, actually. So how soon do the bugs arrive? I think immediately. I don't think these kind of quests tend to be timed. So infestation is indeed in this tunnel. And this is the Dante zone, and this is the kids shelter zone. The kids shelter zone is going to be here and here. And then schedule 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, Doopy, you're not a child. So, not you. Undraft, undraft. And then everybody minus Doopy, come over here. And it looks like, yes, we're going to guard prisoners for Kenneth. What reward? Man, there's a lot going on right now. What reward for guarding prisoners? Gold, res serum, goodwill. Alright, so these kids are just going to be hanging out. Nella might cook. No, not Nella. Hyas might cook for us. Destroyer, I'm going to have you tank. And then... who else is tough? Who's... maybe... Thomas. Thomas, the tank engine, is going to tank for us. Not leader speech. That's not what I meant to do. Brawlers. I don't think... Mappo, you're gonna sacrifice yourself to try to let the others get away. I do intend to try to keep them alive, if possible. So I'm uninstalling the furniture here to be able to have more room for shooters. So we have our front line. I included Destroyer because Destroyer is a pacifist and, you know, he's welcome to refuse to fight, but he has to put some skin to the game every now and then. And then also including Thomas, because Thomas is tough and has been a problem. So you have 6 hours to live. I'll see what I could do. Tyler, you two are going to valiantly hold the line. I think it's better to have 2 people potentially sacrifice themselves than for all 14 people to almost assuredly die. And here we go. Mayhem. There's the fire. There's the gunfire. I don't know if there's... well, there's wall rays. I could really mess with them with wall rays, but... and cut their infestation in half. Cut their force in half. I might end up doing that. If it comes down to it, we'll see. But we are going to unleash holy hellfire. And it looks like Tyler is doing a really good job of holding the line. It's also possible for Mayhem to go for a rescue on Mappo, going through these doors, jetpacking over, and skipping him to safety. Because just because he's his psi focus is nice and maxed. It's not my high priority, but I am going to keep that in mind. Looks like res serum for guarding prisoners. So let me update the priority and guard prisoners or serum. Got it. And I think I have 4 days to accept that, so it's not urgent. We have got... It's actually not too bad, the amount of spiders that I have to fight. I mean, it's not 0. So many. But it could be worse. Skip is a hostile action? Yeah, good reminder. I could try to carry him or something, I don't know. We'll see. Wildlife. There we go. Well, we're going to have a lot of insect jelly, I think. And it looks like these 12 are going to escape. So I'll have them start running from behind. So far, Thomas has been bit 3 times, and those are the only injuries I've suffered. I don't even think I'm gonna need a wall raise here. These bugs just are not enough of a threat, which is pretty cool. Oh, so Tyler's down. You have a bleed out of 7 hours. You probably have 5 hours left. Yeah, mayhem. Sometimes life calls for heroics, and mayhem is a heroic dude. So mayhem, seeing that the colonists are faring quite amazing. Oh god, we're done. Oh wow, that was just no sweat, dude. No sweat at all. So Kadath is going to cut the rest of the hives down. And then everybody in the colony is going to be high priority hunt. And zone-wise, they're allowed to go everywhere where the bugs are. And they're going to go finish them off. Thank you for tuning in to Doomsday Vault, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Vaulters.